out to you. Welcome to part 3 and last one, and how I got my property in London at age 25. Now, I spoke last time the way which you can buy a property in London. After you know how to buy your property, the next step, getting a broker. To me, getting a broker is the most important part, because they're gonna help you to get a better lender. Lender are people, the bank, that will lend you money. If you take in the traditional way, giving the 10% of the property or the market, then the broker will help you to get a perfect lender. Broker could be fine anyway. I personally advise you to get a broker by a recommendation. I'm more than happy to share the person I used to buy the property with. He was very helpful and helped me to get a very good offer with only a 2% of interest. Babes, if you don't know a good deal, tell me what it is. Anyway, once you have the broker, whilst the broker is walking behind, your turn will be to look for properties. The pages I usually use are Rightmove and Zoopla. The process is easy. When you get in, you just tap the postcode, the area where you want to buy the property, and from there, just look at the pictures to see what you like. Once you like it, you contact the estate agent in order to book an appointment to view the house. I will advise you not to call the agency to place an appointment, because when you call them, most of the time they're not aware of which property you're talking about, so they don't pay too much attention to you in that sense. But when you send them an email, you always have this quick answer, straight away. Themselves, they're going to call you basically to explain to you when or what time, or arrange the appointment instead of you calling. But again, that's my personal experience. When you book an appointment, you have to be very sharp. You have to be very prepared when you go view on the property. Don't be ashamed of asking any question. Don't be ashamed of opening any doors, any wardrobe, any room, any cupboard, everything you want. Even the fridge, if you want to open it, just open it. Well, if the property is empty and the fridge is there, if you want to open it, it's fine. Just check everything, the lighting, ask about the neighbors, ask whether the neighbors are quiet, check online what happened in the neighbor, everything. Do not rush. Don't get into the property, you see how lovely it is, and then make a decision. When the owner wants to sell the property, they will make the house look so shiny. You have to check floors, if there's something broken, or the carpet. Check. Just don't pay attention on how much the property costs, but also pay attention if we're there, you will have to spend money on arranging the house. Perhaps the entrance. Do I have my own entrance? Do I have to share with my neighbors? What's happening with my neighbors? Who are my neighbors? Is there more close by? Where there's next station? Or every kind of question, ask them. If you like the house, if you have to book an appointment for the same house 20 times, just do it. You have to have in your mind that that property that you are about to buy or put an offer on is going to be the property that you're going to spend most of the time in it. And apart that, you invest a lot of money that perhaps would be more money that you have invested in your life. You have to pay attention to that. Don't think that, oh, I'm gonna have my own house, I'm gonna do a lot of parties, I'm gonna do a lot whatever, because that we all, I think young people, all the people think. It's not about that, because when you have your property, you don't even want to do parties. You just want to be by yourself, to be at home all the time. Let's say that you like the property and you want to put an offer. You have to be very wise, because the estate agent is looking for his own benefit, because you're gonna have a percentage. So basically they won't get much into you. They're looking for your money, and the seller is looking for your money. Whoever give me more money is where I'm gonna go for. I don't care who you are, I don't care your situation. I'm looking for money, which is fair enough. You sell in the property, you want to get the money. My big advice is that be as much nice you can with the estate agent. He or she is the glue of your offer. You get me? For instance, me, I had such a lovely estate agent. I have to say, Robinson and Johnson to me is the best estate agent I ever dealt with. They're very fast, caring, care for you, they're there for you, even after the house is placed. If you send them an email asking them anything, they will answer you. I'm so in love with them. But when you are a friend with the estate agent, they will try to place you in a nice offer. That happened to me. The property that I got now, it wasn't on the market, but so because I have that good link with the estate agent, he called me, he said, hey, you know what, there's a property there available, it's still not on the market, but if you want, you could come and see it. I went there, I saw the property, I said, you know what, I want the property. He said to me that you cannot put the offer unless it is on the market. As soon as it was on the market, bam, I threw my offer. And because we were kind of friends, he guided me to say, well, this money, to put it a bit up, put it a bit down. Be nice with them because they can't really help you. When you already place the offer and your offer being accepted, sometimes you have so many competition. Now you will have to find yourself a lawyer. The lawyer deals more with everything that surrounded the property in terms of legal. They have to see if the property have all the paper required. I would say that when you get the lawyer, don't think, let me get a cheaper one, because you will get what you pay for. If you get a cheaper one, the transaction is going to take long. My one took 6 months to be completed. I'm telling you. So be really sharp on that one. It's a very stressful process, honestly. It's not that easy as people think. And also, I'm going to advise you to have somebody that really supports you there. Somebody that listens to you, goes to you with all this process. And please read every single paper the lawyer passed to you to agree. Even if you're talking about the water of the neighborhood, just read it. Talking about the fire security of the building, read it. Talking about the entrance or whatever flat, just read it to see whether you like it or not. Because sometimes your lawyer could make mistakes. And if you make mistakes, then they're probably going to be for you. Because they're just helping you to get paperwork. But then when you buy the property, it's not their business anymore. Careful with that one. Don't just rely on them. And I'm going to give you an advice that a person gave to me. Don't feel bad on putting pressure on your lawyer. If you have to call every day, call every day. Ask them what's happening. If you don't do as happened to me, that I didn't call, my lawyer was taking her time. Basically, be harsh on them. Call them. Pay money for that. Call them. What's happening? Whatever. Do I have to do something? Everything. When the process is already done, you have to go and sign the contract. I told you, don't sign that contract. The property is not yours. The seller could just pull out. Yourself could pull out. And if somebody pull out in the process, it's a lot of money you do thrown away. As soon as you sign the contract, you already own the property. And after that, just go and collect your keys. And of course, the money, the transaction or the deposit that you have is your lawyer. They will have to pass it to the bank. So basically, you will never touch the bank money. If your bank lends you 20 grand, that 20 grand, you won't touch it. It will go through your lawyer. Even your deposit will go through your lawyer. And even when you have signed the contract, keep every single paper because things could pop up. So this was the last part of getting the property. I'm more than happy to answer, to talk to anyone. The process is long. It seemed impossible from saving the money to see how to buy the property and to be in a transaction. It seemed impossible, but trust me, if I did, I am more than sure that you could do that as well. If your dream is to buy yourself the property, fight for it. I mean, because the pleasure of having your own property for yourself and feel that you have huge responsibility makes you feel that you could achieve anything you want in life. Thank you so much for watching, for listening, and for ignoring me. And I hope that you really like this video. If you like this video, please don't be stingy and hit me a like, subscribe to my channel, and comment. But now, you gotta go.